and welcome to another booktube video from me, Martha May Books, and today I have for you my Cosy Reading Night TBR and plans. My little dog has just come to sit right here because he's a sweetheart. Tonight is Cosy Reading Night. It is taking place between the hours of 7 and 10 p.m, whatever time we're at in the UK at the moment. Cosy Reading Night is an event hosted by Lauren and the Books here on BookTube. Between the hours of 7 and 10 p.m, people read books and they eat nice food and they have a cozy time. And these are my plans for that event. I already filmed my TBR and all of my plans for Cosy Reading Night, which were to walk my dog and listen to Adam Kay's This Is Going to Hurt on audio. But not for 3 hours, just for a little bit, and then to play some Animal Crossing and knit and colour while I listen to it. But I finished that book today, and so it kind of spoils my plans. So I thought that I would come on here and talk about some alternative plans for Cosy Reading Night for me. The first book that I definitely will be reading tonight for Cosy Reading Night is The Five by Hallie Rubenhold. So this is the untold lives of the women killed by Jack the Ripper, and it follows, as it would suggest, the 5 women that were murdered by Jack the Ripper. But it's not about their murder, it's about their lives, and it goes through from when their parents first met to their death, and all the main events that the author could discover about their lives, and it's so interesting. So I'll be reading that. I'm about halfway through. Well, yeah, this is what I've got left to read. So I've got the last 2 women, Kate and Mary Jane, left, and so I'll probably read Kate's section tonight for Cosy Reading Night. And then I've got some other books here which are kind of short stories. You'll figure it out when I start talking about them. So I thought, instead of starting another book on Cosy Reading Night, because I'm not someone generally who can read multiple books at once. I don't think I'll finish the 5 during Cosy Reading Night, but I don't want to read that for 3 hours. I thought I would read these books. Right, so the first book that I've got to choose from for, probably I'll read the 5 for 2 hours and then read one of these for 1 hour, or 5 for 1 hour and then some of these for an hour each. So the first one I've got is The Beginning of the World in the Middle of the Night by Jen Campbell, which is a series of short stories by Jen Campbell. I'm super bad at reading short stories, but I got this a while ago and I want to read it. And then the other book of kind of collected stories that I think I'll read tonight is The Virago Book of Witches by Sharuk Hussain. So this I was given by my friend, I think as a Christmas present. It is a collection of witch stories from around the world. So I've read a couple of these already. I think I've read about 3 of them already, but there's quite a lot in here, and so it'll be quite a good one to read throughout Cosy Reading Night. Is that? I'm seeing spooky things. It's quite a good one to read through Cosy Reading Night because you can just dip in and out of the stories. So I've got a good little collection here. With the Jen Campbell book, I don't actually know what any of the stories are. I am intrigued just by reading 2 sentences on the back. Mermaids are on display in the local aquarium. A girl runs a coffin hotel on a remote island. I want to read that one. I don't know if they're related. I literally know nothing about them. This is my TBR for Cosy Reading Night, but it's not just about the books. It's also about coziness and food. Coziness wise, I showed you my quilt in the last Cosy Reading Night TBR video that I did. I don't have it here because my dog is slightly obsessed with it and he's on it and I don't want to steal it from him. So I'm not going to, but it's kind of like pink and floral and looks like a lovely grandmother would own it, but I own it and I am not a lovely grandmother. So I'll probably snuggle up in that and read my books. And food wise, I don't know. I'll be drinking out of this mug though, but I don't know what I'm actually gonna eat. Probably fish. which is the least cozy food. My dog's having a dream. As well as those books, if I find a good audiobook, again, this was my plan with the Adam K audiobook because it was so good. I was also going to play Animal Crossing on my Switch because the November update has just come out. The winter update, I think it is, has just come out, and I was really excited to play that whilst listening to something. But I don't know if I'll find anything. I've got Wonderland, which I think is a horror. I've also got The Small Hand by Susan Hill out on audio. So I've got a couple of other audiobooks I could listen to, but I was just really holding out all of my hopes for the Adam K book. Do I have anything else to say to you? No, not really. Let me know what you think of this background instead of my other background. I like this one because my back isn't against the wall, because where I film my other BookTube videos is I have like my back against the wall and then the camera's like pushed up against the other wall, and so there's like, that's the shot, whereas here I've got a bit more variety, a bit more space. Let me know what you think of that. I quite like it. Got my little Pilea, my air plant there. Anyway, let me know if you'll be taking part in Cosy Reading Night tonight. There's not a lot of warning, but I'm not announcing it. That's Lauren in the bookshop, and she already did that a long time ago. I filmed a video and then I read the book that I wanted to read through Cosy Reading Night, so that's why I'm here. Anyway, let me know if you're taking part. I hope that you are. I hope you have the coziest of evenings. I'm about to snap my finger off. There we are. That wasn't a threat. I was concerned for myself. It wasn't a threat.